How can we use the power of time travel to strengthen the future of diplomacy? Now, back in 2011, a Pew Research study found that 9% of Americans wanted the power of time travel more than any other superpower. That's more than flight, mind reading, or even invisibility. And in 2014, a great radio program, This American Life, went around the country to interview people across all generations to find out why that was the case. And they found, unsurprisingly, that many people wanted to go back in time to fix mistakes from the past or to avoid catastrophic events. So, how would you use the power of time travel to strengthen the future of diplomacy? Would you go back in time to fix the United Nations Charter? Or perhaps go back to avoid the 2 world wars that made the UN even necessary? Now, I think it might make sense to note that I work for a nonprofit in the United States called the USO. And since 1941, we've been strengthening American service members by keeping them connected to the things they love: their family, their home, and their country. Fast forward to today, and we have 250 locations in 15 countries around the world where we deliver that mission, not only to American service members, but in many locations, coalition forces or allied forces who use our centers to stay connected to the things that they love. And in doing so, they're also connecting with American service members and learning more about each other's cultures and countries. They do that through taking action together, through eating and sharing and playing with one another. I think it's great. So let's go back to this study. What they found was across generations, time travel was the most desired superpower, but it wasn't true for the oldest generations. It seems that the older generations had become more comfortable with the mistakes that they made in the past, or at least that they have learned from them, and it strengthens the decisions that they make today. And it informs the people that they want to strengthen connections with. And the producers of the program, in closing that segment, offered a beautiful thought that we do have the power of time travel in the present. We get to go 60 minutes an hour, 24 hours a day, and 365 days a year into the future. And the decisions that we make now can strengthen the future. So I leave you with 3 questions. Where can you find community? What actions will you take with others to strengthen connections? And how can you use the power of time travel to strengthen the future of diplomacy? Because the actions that we take in the present will be a gift to our future selves.